Hey guys, how you doing? It's Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NHL hockey previews and predictions today for Saturday. It is March 1st. Hope you have yourself a good start to your weekend. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, let's kick it off with the Islanders taking on the Predators today, and puck time should be 12:30 Eastern. You got the Islanders coming in off a 2-1 victory over Boston, while the Predators, they beat the Winnipeg Jets 2-1 in their last contest. Both teams are on 1 day's rest. Today, the Islanders are 141 favorite, 5.5 is your total, and we're going to lead with the Boatmen. 2.9 to 2.6, the over-under, landing on 5.6, so we do like this game to fly over the total. Looking at the Nashville Predators, only 3-7 in their last 10 contests, while the New York Islanders, they're 5-5, and your Kogo on today's game between the Islanders and the Predators is at 60%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Washington Capitals. This should be a great one today at the Capital One Arena. And you got the Capitals as a pick-and price here against Washington, against Tampa Bay. 5.5 is the total. And we do like the Lightning to win in the close one. 3.04 to 3, the over-under at 6.04. So another game we do like to go over the total. And looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning, don't look now, they're on a 7-game win streak, while the Washington Capitals have lost their last 2 games. They're coming off a 5-2 loss to St. Louis. They're 5-5 in their last 10, while the Bolts are 8-2 in their last 10 contests. Calgary Flames taking on the Florida Panthers. Flames got shut out the other night against Tampa Bay. 3-0 was the score, while Florida took care of business against the Oilers. 4-3 was the final, and today we got Florida beating Calgary 3.1 to 2.6, the over-under at 5.8. Looking at the Florida Panthers, A bullish against C neutral, and the Florida Panthers are now 7-3 in their last 10 contests, while 80% of the Flames games have gone under the total in their last 10 contests. Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the Boston Bruins. Now the Bruins off a 2-1 loss to the Islanders, while the Penguins, they had the comfort behind to beat the Philadelphia Flyers. 5-4 was the final. Today, the Penguins, a 122 favorite. 5.5 is the total, and we got Pittsburgh winning this one, 3.02 to 2.5, the over-under at 5.54. So we do like this game to go over the total. And the Boston Bruins, they're going through a rough time right now. They are now on a 5-game losing streak, while the Pittsburgh Penguins' last 4 contests have gone over the total. Detroit Red Wings taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. I think this one's going to be played in the Horseshoe outside. It's the Winter Classic. And you can see that the Detroit Red Wings, a minus 107 pick and price. 6 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Blue Jackets in this one. 3.2 to 2.6, the over-under at 5.95. These two teams played 2 nights ago, and it was a 5-2 victory for the Blue Jackets, who are now on a 3-game win streak. And the Detroit Red Wings, even though they lost that game, they're still in a good run right now, 7-3 in their last 10 contests. Speaking of 5-game losing streak, there's the Ottawa Senators. Hopefully they get Brady Tkachuk back for this one. They're going to be a big chalk tonight against San Jose. Minus 286 is the bookmakers line. 5.5 is the total. We got the Sens winning this one. 3.1 to 2.4, the over-under at 5.57. So another game we do like to come over the total. San Jose not having a good run right now. 1-9 in their last 10. They're on a 7-game losing streak. So misery loves company, and they're going to meet tonight at the Canadian Tire Center. All right, got a good one in Buffalo. The Sabres taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Canadiens off to a 4-3 victory over San Jose. Cole Caulfield with a nice roof daddy job against the San Jose Sharks in overtime, while Buffalo, they lost 5-2 against the Carolina Hurricanes. And tonight we do like the Sabres to win this one. 3.2 to 2.9, the over-under at 6.2. A game we do like to go over the total. Looking at the Buffalo Sabres, they are 6-4 in their last 10 games, while the Habs are 4-6. And on the puck line, they're only 2-8 in the last 10, while the Buffalo Sabres playing a lot of overs of late. 7 of their last 10 hockey games have gone over the total. All right, we've got a great matchup tonight in Raleigh, where the Canes are going to be a 132 favorite against Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. 6.5 is your total. We got the Canes winning this one, 3.6 to 2.69, the over-under, 6.36. So we do like this game to stay under the total. And Edmonton, just like Ottawa, on a 5-game lose streak, and just like the Bruins, so a couple teams on a 5-game lose streak right now. And it's not the way you want to enter March, right? And looking at the Carolina Hurricanes, they're at minus 154 in my value index, so you're getting a nice discount tonight at minus 132. Winnipeg Jets off a 2-1 loss that snapped their 10-11 game win streak, so Nashville feeling good about that. Today, Winnipeg's going to be a minus 200 against the Philadelphia Flyers, who are off that tough loss to the Penguins. 5-4 was the final. Flyers' last 3 games have gone over the total, while the Jets' last 3 have gone under, so something's going to give here tonight. And we do like Winnipeg to win this one. 3.1 to 2.5, the over-under at 5.74. so we do like this game to go over the total. The St. Louis Blues taking on the LA Kings. The Kings, they got spanked last night in Big D against the Dallas Stars. 6-2 was the final. And St. Louis, little TCB against Washington. They took care of business and it was a 5-2 victory against Ovi and the Caps. And tonight we got the Kings bouncing back. 3.3 to 2.5, the over-under at 5.83. So we do like this game to go over the total. And we're going to give the Kings a 57.7% chance of winning compared to only 20% for the St. Louis Blues, who are now riding a 3-game win streak. I got the Devils over the Utah Hockey Club, 2.9 to 2.5, the over-under at 5.42. Looking at the Devils, last 10 games, 5-5 straight up. 3-7 on the puck line, 5-5 to the over-under. And for the Hockey Club, they're off a 6-1 victory over Minnesota. They are now riding a 3-game win streak. I got the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the Anaheim Ducks at the Duck Pond tonight. Minus 147 is the line. 5.5 is the total. And we got the Ducks winning this one. 3.1 to 2.6. The over-under at 5.76. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the Anaheim Ducks, they're on a 7 ATS win streak. While the Chicago Blackhawks, another 5-game lose streak. Man, that's like 4 teams on a 5-game lose streak right now. And your final game of the evening will be played on the West Coast between the Seattle Kraken and the Vancouver Canucks. And surprisingly enough, they're not on a 5-game losing streak. In fact, the Seattle Kraken only on a 2-game losing streak. And Vancouver lost their last game 5-2 against the Ducks. And we do like Seattle to win this one. 3.1 to 2.5, the over-under, 5.72. So we do have this game again flying over the total. And we're going to give the Kraken a 58.8% chance of winning. But keep in mind, they're only 3-7 in their last 10 contests. Woo! That was a lot. That was a lot of games to go through right there. But we did it. It's Super Saturday. Should be some fun hockey games tonight. I saw a couple of good ones there. You look at the games that are going on. This is going to be a beauty between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Washington Capitals. That should be not bad. Pittsburgh Penguins, misery loves company. This should be a good one at the Classic. And what's the other game? I think Montreal Buffalo. I think that's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight in Buffalo, where the Bills are not playing today, obviously. But have yourself a great Super Saturday, and I'll see you guys on a Sunday with another edition of the Raymond Report. Cheers.